Alright, so how to clean pili mine feldspars, the anorthoclase moonstones. The way that I do it, I use iron out primarily. You can use heavier acids, but honestly, like, this is what happens when you use a heavier acid. You can see how it like etches into the crystals. So it's a little bit too destructive, not great. And it's better to use this. So use the powder iron out. I also use citric acid, and there isn't any specific measurements. It's something you're just gonna have to like test and see. Generally speaking, I'll put them into like a 1 gallon container, kind of like that one over there. It's got some in there. Fill it up with warm water, and then I put in approximately half a cup or so of this, and then about a quarter cup of that. I just eyeball it. There's no exact measurements. Leave it sitting for at least a day. Come back and check it a day later. If it's looking good, then you can go ahead and start the clean soak. But otherwise, you could add more iron out to it, more citric acid, and let it go another day. Sometimes I'll let them go 2 or 3 days. Sometimes I'll let it go 1 day and it looks okay to me. At that point, you would take that container or this container, and you would dump them out completely, like dump all the solution out, and then you would put clean water in, fill it all the way up, and you want to soak it for like at least the same amount of time that you were originally cleaning it. So if you had them soaking in iron out for 1 day, you want to soak it in clean water for at least 1 day. If you notice the water is changing colors, like if you see the water turning dark or murky or anything, dump it out, put fresh water in. That way it can continue leaching out. This material has a ton of iron in it, and it makes it very hard to clean. In fact, the only way that I've found so far to really get them good and presentable is as soon as you take them out. So let's say these are cleaned and ready to go. We pull them out. I will hit them with a brush. So I generally use this brush. This is a brass brush. So brass is much softer than feldspar, so it doesn't tend to damage the crystals, and it allows you to get in there and kind of scrub the pieces off because they'll have little deposits on them. And basically, once you're done with that and it's kind of presentable, then before it dries out completely, you want to put silicone on it. Whether you use silicone spray, you just want to use something that it has silicone in it primarily, and pick one that doesn't have any other colorants. You're going to have to trial and error on that as well. If you pick like food grade silicone or 100% silicone, then it should be fine. But what it will do is it actually soaks in to the crystals. It soaks into these crystals, and then it keeps them from rusting further. Because if you don't, essentially what happens is this. So when they dry, you can see it's got a layer of oxidation on top here. So with this one, I'm going to brush it. I'm going to brush it with the brass brush really good. I'm going to rinse it off really good, and then I'm going to spray it with silicone immediately and allow that silicone to soak in. At that point, you can either just apply more silicone if it needs it, just to keep that good luster on it, or if it's not keeping the luster at all, no matter what you do, you can use acrylic on it. You can use acrylic, or you can use lacquer like this. I use this on some of them sometimes. It's a little hit and miss. It does create a glossy kind of layer on it, so definitely consider that before you start doing it. You can take that off if you wanted to with acetone if you didn't like the look of it, but that's basically the way that you have to prepare these. This one has acrylic on it. You can see it's got kind of a glossy layer on it. Some of them need it, some of them don't, and it's just kind of up to you as to what you do. But this material is so porous that you do need to do something to it, otherwise it looks really crusty, like it's going to look like this if you don't. So good luck. If you have any questions, leave a comment.